You know how I run it. 600, glassy top. Rock the light gray wrist shit. Flash them rocks. The red, the yellow, the green, causing traffic stops. Bitch, please, never freeze. Gonna blast the Glock. Then I show a little cleave and breeze past the cops. You talk slick, but suck for money in your hand. I'm like, bitch, I got more money than your man.
I know that too.
The red, the yellow, the green.
Yeah, that and the bitch, I got more money than your man. I want to say that's fabulous, but nah, the bitch, I got more money than your man. I hear that in somebody else's voice.
We can let the people chime in.
I'll say 50 Cent.
Ooh.
I hear for some reason that line just I hear that. I don't know why, but I hear that bitch. I got more money than your man in 50's voice for some reason.
You're 6 bet that. Fancy box, some brick money. Cop me a drop. You know how I run it. 600 glassy top. Rock the light gray wrist shit. Flash the rocks. The red, the yellow, the green. Cause traffic stops. Bitch, please, never freeze. Gon' blast the Glock. Then I show a little cleave and breeze past the cops. You talk slick, but suck dick for money in your hand. I'm like, bitch,
I got more money than your man.
No bars off. Huh. Yeah. MCs take no bars off.
Got him.
Yeah, man.
Got him.
And that was my shit too. That was,
you forgot about Fox.
Oh, Inga.
Yeah,
I don't know why I heard that in 50's voice, but like the line, like I hear, like I know the song, like hearing it. I'm like, okay, I hear it, but This
is why I love this show.
This
is why I love this show. Because there's certain people not thinking about. There's certain verses or certain lines you hear. You're like, yo, that was pretty dope. Who said that? You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So yeah, we back. No bars off.
Nice.
Yeah. I like doing this, man.
Sneaky himbo.
John man. Yo, shout out to all the barbarians listening, people watching,
watching, ghost watching, tuning in,
word,
reviewing,
all
critiquing, all of that. we love it all.
If it's your first time here, please hit that subscribe button. You know
Stick around for a little while. Take your shoes off. Relax.
Cost you nothing. We are a podcast where we talk about lyrics, dog. We break them down line by line.
You see the set off.
Yeah.
You got to stump the Schwab. Pause.
yeah. And this man knows mad bars. So if I can stump him, you know what I mean? What?
I got to stop getting nothing. Go on. Carry on.
You got to stop smoking doobies. Smoking doobies before we shoot.
Taking it to the street. Taking it to the street.
That's one right there. But yeah, we switching up the format a little bit this season.
Mm-hmm.
Like we talked about before, we've always come to an agreement on a unanimous verse that needs to get talked about, needs to get touched. True. Pause. but listen, we got flags.
Yo.
We need to throw it. But this season, we want to bring y'all in on the process.
True.
We want to, I guess, challenge ourselves and figure out if something is at the level of a no bars off segment.
Mm-hmm.
Partially because of, I don't want to say the climate right now, but we're not getting fed with new stuff that's like crazy off the wall, unanimous bars.
And then it'll tell us a lot about y'all, because depending on what we playing, if we be like, it's okay, y'all be like, oh, we like it, it's great. Y'all, we gonna,
My only fear with this, but I'm gonna be honest, my only fear with this is it has us lean into the reaction channel lane where we may not love something. But I want to say it'll only be joints that are in contention, so it won't be like
it won't be random.
Something that we something that we either never heard or we don't necessarily like.
Yeah, it'll be something that at the very least we gave it some thought on maybe making it a show.
Yeah, I don't care about that part, but that's just where we are with the show, man. We want
y'all feedback. We want to include y'all in this process a little more.
Yeah. We call it taste testing. We don't have no drinks today, but we going.
Man, what happened?
I don't know, bro. It's early.
It's a sober day.
Cups, though.
Oh, we got cups. We got cups. We got merch.
Yeah, we got merch. Hit us up.
We got bars.
Yeah, this is a bar, by the way.
Yeah, this is a bar, and these we got bars.
Yeah,
and no bars. So
people are tired of us. Everything doesn't have to be a thing.
I know,
but it's
right?
a thing. Sorry.
That's why we are who we are.
Yo, another thing I hate doing. Is it posthumous? Is that how you say the word?
Yes, posthumous.
I hate doing episodes where we're talking about
don't.
people that have passed on.
And I feel like it was at one time we did like it was
a
like we
couple
did
in a
like
row.
3 or 4 in a row. I was like, wait a minute, what's
From
happening right
Rob
now?
X.
Yeah, it was crazy. It was
De La
weird.
Soul. Like it's just.
Yeah,
But at the same time, man,
the music doesn't stop. Like the
music
music
doesn't
doesn't
stop.
die. The music doesn't live on. Like the music lives on. So
so it's a good thing.
Yeah, it's a good
Right.
thing. And it really feels crazy, like being that like we discussed it before, and you felt like you had time.
That's the part that's the part that's like.
Yeah.
And when you brought this up, earlier, I was like, man,
Yeah,
that was it was on the list. It was something we talked about, and specifically his verse.
Like
That's why I was
specifically his verse.
I didn't want it to seem like he passed away, so now
Now,
so we purposely waited.
Yeah, a
Because
little while.
we don't want just to seem like it's clickbait. Like
that's what we didn't
nah,
want.
we definitely was like, yo,
we felt like it was some sort of ascension a little
yeah.
bit.
and let's be honest, our demographic, our age, the people that rock with us, may be surprised by
True,
certain artists that we big up.
I'll say that too.
You know what I'm saying?
I'll definitely say that.
And they may not agree. They may be like, nah, it's wild. That's crazy.
And they may not listen to it through the same ears. So it's like that's the point of us bringing it to them and feeding it to them. Pause. So
I agree. So with that said, this song we've had on our list
for a while,
and it was a lot of dope verses on it. I think the whole vibe of it was dope.
Yeah,
But
the vibe
the
was
last
dope.
verse, I had to ask you,
which one? Who
I was
is
like,
that?
yo, who the last guy? Because he was leaving. He was
leaving.
He was floating. So
Yeah.
I was like, yo, man.
Yeah. Then
Rest in peace,
Then
man.
the shit be sinking.
Y'all ride out with us. Rest in peace.
Please.
Set out here having his way. Quay out here having his way. And like the third Migo, I take what? Hey, yeah.
Take off. I'm shoving that shit in their face. Then I go put that boy right in his place. They know that I'm having my way. Why? I was 17 on the song with Dre. It's like an eviction notice when we dropping. Get up. Cause niggas get moved out their space. Move. 2.5, what's going on 3? But fuck it, cause it's worth the wait. Not to be ignorant, but I want everything that's on the menu and what's on your plate. I talk to God, he give me the faith. I hit the boy if I need me a drink. I got a Richie that sit on my left, but somehow I always be pulling up late. Ain't been on earth ever since I got that rocket chain and took a trip out of space. Ever since birth, my mama told me that they gon' act cool, but they really hate. I know my worth, so you ain't getting no verse if you talking about a little K. Make them say church, when they see clarity, diamonds and stones in my Jesus face. Ain't gotta run, cause this not a race. Go!
Load up the Drake.
Tragic ending to this man's life.
Tragic. Like, I don't even, like, that's not how somebody like him supposed to go out.
No.
Like,
No.
not only at that age, but just like his demeanor, who he was, like the behind the scenes, never in the spotlight type of dude. Like, that's not the type of end he's supposed to come to.
Nah, these guys, it's kind of like we watched them grow a little bit, from
Literally.
from when they came out. The music seemed like it fit a certain demographic, a certain genre, a certain style. It wasn't catered to anybody that was, I don't know, older, that cared about rhymes or words. It was kind of trapped in that mumble space almost.
A little bit.
That was like, it was just a new wave.
Right.
And J. Cole talked about this on his
interview.
interview with Yachty. It was almost making people pick a side. Like,
Right.
you rocking
Like
with Young Thug and Soulja Boy, not Soulja Boy, but
Please
whatever
don't get him started.
Nah, I'm not messing with Soulja Boy. But
We love you, Soulja Boy. We don't want no problems.
Yeah, he was earlier, but it was Migos. It was Yachty. It was like people were getting lumped into
a whole type of like a type
Uzi,
of rap.
Playboy Cardi, and it wasn't necessarily mumble rap, but it was like it was. I think when Yachty went on whatever radio show and was like, he didn't care about rhymes, and Uzi did the same thing.
Yeah,
and it was like all the rap hip hop heads were raising their flags, like, yo, F the youth, F the youngsters.
Yes,
like
the pioneers were not pleased.
Nah, it was creating this split down the middle, this divisiveness. And I'm saying all that to say that these guys kind of got lumped in that, and we saw over the years that their rhymes improved.
improved a lot.
Yes. And flows became trendy. And the funny thing is, like, and my kids can tell you this, like, even when they used to be listening to Migos, I would always tell them, I'd be like, yo, y'all do realize TakeOff is the dopest one in the group. Like, he's the one that has, like, he's the one that got both the flow and can rhyme. Like, Quavo's like he's a star. He got the star personality. Yeah, absolutely.
And Offset, like, he can rhyme, but I felt like TakeOff was the one that had, like, he could do both.
Yeah.
Like, he had the flow. Yeah. Like, if you listen to his flows on a lot of their songs, his flow is typically different from the other two.
Yeah.
And I just felt like of the three of them, as far as talent-wise, I always felt like he was the best one. And like I said, my kids will tell you that.
Yeah.
But, yeah, this joint,
yeah. I mean, if you judge them by, like, Bad and Bougie, and you don't really get into what they do,
right,
rhyme-wise, it's easy to just miss their whole movement. It's easy to just put them in a place where, they just making trap music.
Be like, they came out in 20. They can't be great. You be like, you just put them in a whole era.
But
yeah,
listening to this joint, we're gonna make a decision right here. If it's an NBO joint, so shoving that shit in their face, then I go put that boy right in his place. They know that I'm having my way. I was 17
on the song with Drake. 17. That's what they did with Versace.
Yeah, so he that 4 bars was a build up right there.
Right.
But I appreciate that he made all 4 bars rhyme. Like,
they all rhymed and they said something.
Yeah. He was leading up to the stunt button that he wanted to push.
Mm-hmm.
I was 17.
Let it build up.
And then he has a metaphor, or it's a simile, because he said it's like an eviction notice.
It's like an eviction notice.
He just put the punch first. Mm-hmm. It's like an eviction notice when we dropping it, and the ad-libs, get out.
Because niggas get moved out their space. And again, you got moved out their space on a song with Drake. Right in his place, so he still got a scheme.
Yeah, and he used the eviction notice to people getting moved out of their space. It's a simple line, but you don't expect. I guess you don't expect bars that have any type of depth, or
not like you got to go digging and find out exactly what the meaning was.
Yeah, 2.5 was going on 3, but fuck it, because it's worth the wait. Now is he talking about some work right there? I don't.
Maybe.
Okay.
Maybe 2.5 years.
Could be.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
2.5. Now it's 3. Was going on 3. But now fuck it, it's worth the wait. But not to be ignorant, but I want everything that's on the menu and what's on your plate.
Mm.
So I'm not here to just play games.
So excuse me about saying he rhymed the first 4. I think he's on a mission to make this thing.
He is.
He's riding it out.
He's riding this all the way out.
He's riding it out.
He's riding this all the way out. Pause.
So I'm not mad at that.
Yeah.
So what I do like about those bars that just passed, not to be ignorant, that's dope.
Not to be ignorant.
Not to be ignorant.
Like,
I want everything.
I want everything that's on the menu, and that's what's on your plate.
And that goes a lot of ways, right?
Listen, it goes a lot of ways in that if you're getting everything that's on the menu, what's on his plate is going to come with that.
Yeah.
But I want to make sure you don't eat.
Yeah.
So I want to take what's on your plate too.
And then to talk about worth the wait, and let's say he's talking about years,
right?
To go from having nothing to having something. This is metaphoric, but I automatically thought of going to a restaurant and ordering everything on the menu.
Just everything. You can.
There was a time when you couldn't.
I want everything that's on the menu. Let me get one of everything,
including what you got there,
including what he got right here. Okay, that's on the menu. No, I want his.
Yeah,
I don't want my version of that. I want what his is.
And forgive me, not to be ignorant, but when he said it, I almost envisioned him going to a restaurant.
Yeah.
Because he got enough money now to say, I want everything on the menu, and matter of fact,
I want to take his food too.
Right.
Give me his.
And there's a chance that I might have enough money on me
that he'll be like,
yo, you got it.
How crazy is that?
It's crazy, but that's like 2 bars can say so much
and create such a picture, like create such a visual.
Yeah.
And you think about it, like, for context, that would be ignorant to go in someplace and order everything on the menu.
It would be dumb.
It would be very stupid.
I'm literally thinking about having money, signing a deal, or just getting your bank account goes from whatever it was to 8 to
9 figures later.
I'm doing some ignorant stuff that I never was able to do.
And for context, what's the name of the song? Having Our Way. Like, come on, bro.
I didn't even.
We having our way. Like I'm doing whatever.
He's going with the theme.
We're having our way.
Of having our way.
Listen,
Yo, I didn't
peep
that.
Listen,
I didn't peep that. That's like,
yeah.
oh man. See, I would do something crazy like go to a shoe store, Foot Locker, or something like that. But not just for me.
Let him get whatever he.
Whoever's in at the top, shut the door.
Ignorant levels.
Ignorant levels. I'm sorry.
Ignorant levels.
Yeah.
And then you stay grounded. You stay humble.
Love it.
I talk to God. He give me the faith. I hit the boy if I need me a Drake. Talking about Drake, the actual Drake. But then
if I need
a Drake, I can get a Drake.
Yeah.
I got a Richie that sit on my left, but somehow I always be pulling up late. So you got a Richard Mille on your left hand, which is a $250,000, $300,000, $500,000 watch. But somehow
I'm still pulling.
You always pulling up late.
Always pulling up late.
I do what I want because I'm having my way. I do what I want.
And he's still rhyming.
First
ball.
Listen, we still on. I pull up late. Need me a Drake. He give me the faith. What's on your plate? Moved out their space. Right in this place. Shit in their face. Son, he went back there. I'm shoving shit right in their face.
Wow.
And then he keeps going.
I love the little God mention. Maybe because I'm an old head and that just took me somewhere. But
you feel like it should have been some humming behind it. Like,
God and listen, when you rhyme, when you go God faith and rhyme that with Drake,
listen,
the younger generation should be overwhelmed.
Like, wait a minute,
like,
how do you do that?
This is dope. Like,
man,
yeah.
And then.
Yeah, then
that's when he starts ascending.
Then it goes.
I'm like, wait a minute, what is happening? Ain't been on Earth.
Then he puts his helmet on.
Yeah, and that's what he said. Ain't been on Earth ever since I copped that rocket chain and took a trip out of space. Ever since birth, my mama told me that they gonna act cool, but they really hate. I know my worth, so you ain't getting no verse if you ain't talking about a little cake. Make them say church when they see clarity, diamonds and stones. Then my Jesus fit, son. He is taking off.
Yeah, this is TakeOff for real.
This is really, really TakeOff.
Man, shit ain't been on Earth. No,
I ain't been on Earth. Right, and it's the ad-libs and everything.
No,
the ad-libs and everything ain't been on Earth. Nope.
Ever since I copped that rocket chain,
son,
and took a trip
out of space.
Your name is TakeOff. Having our way. You have the nerve to have the Earth rhyme. Go somewhere else. Still have the space rhyme with the rest of the verse.
A trip out of space.
And then say ever since birth. And then talk about what your mama told me.
My mama told me.
They gonna act cool. Mama. They gonna act cool.
But they really
hate. So hate. You still
rhyming. You're still rhyming. And then you take not only all the jewels that your mother gave you, and then you keep it going with the I know my worth.
I know my worth.
So you ain't getting I know my worth.
Dropping jewels in the middle of
the you ain't getting no verse if you ain't talking about a little cake. What?
Nah. Oh man. Bruh.
Listen. Make them say church. When they see clarity, diamonds and stone, and then you got to listen. The ad-libs are everything on this song, but make them say church when they see clarity, diamonds and stones in my Jesus face.
Moment of silence. What the,
bro?
I mean,
nah, this ain't regular, man.
To do the ain't been on Earth ever since birth. I know my word. Make him say church. Like to throw those in there,
right? But the flow that you add at the end of that ain't been on Earth ever since I copped that rocket chain and took that trip out of space. Ever since birth, like you bouncing on these, like bouncing, what?
Bouncing. I just and then you saying something.
You're saying something. Like it's not, and like believe it or not, like these last 4 to 6 bars is jewels. Like
this is epic.
Listen, these last 4 to 8 ain't been on Earth ever since I copped that rocket chain that took a trip out of space. Ever since birth, my mama told me that they gonna act cool, but they really hate. What? I know my worth.
I know my worth.
Yo,
I know my worth. Mama
floating. He is floating.
And then you say, make them say church because they see the clarity of the
diamonds
in the Jesus.
In the Jesus
so
face.
So we going Jesus church.
Yo.
Amen in the
amen.
We just talked to God about faith.
Man.
Mama, I know my worth.
I know my worth.
I know what I'm going to charge for these words.
Man. And then gonna say, ain't got to run because this not a race.
It's not a race.
I'm like, man.
Go. He satisfied our type of listener.
Yeah. Absolutely.
And our type of listener is probably not even listening.
No, not at all.
And now he's gone.
Exactly.
So there's so much wrong with this.
It's so much wrong in that not only that we didn't get a chance to enjoy it, like having a chance to look back at it now, pause.
Yes.
And really seeing that it wasn't just the flash and glamour and glitz, like there was more context and some more, some more depth to it.
Yeah.
But yeah, having him be gone now is the most crushing part of it.
It's annoying because, and shout out to Torre, watching Torre show Tretch a clip of our episode and seeing his face and the appreciation
at that age, like to still be able to receive appreciation and flowers at that age.
Yeah,
but for something that you did decades ago,
in 95,
right?
94,
for
95.
something that you did decades ago,
right?
So again, it's like now we gotta appreciate his work. He's been gone 3-4 years now, and he was a child when he left.
I don't think,
and you saw the evolution from Versace to now.
Yeah.
And then you see this, man. Yeah, too much. Yeah, too much, man.
I don't know. I'm gonna go with this one. Rest in peace, man. Rest in peace. TakeOff. Is this verse No Bars Off? I'm gonna.
Oh yes.
Yeah.
Absolutely.
I can't. Absolutely,
I'm sorry,
man.
I wasn't sure.
You kept this all. He kept the rhyme scheme all the way.
I wasn't sure. The first four, you can say it was light, but I like the setup. And then when you keep the rhyme scheme
all the way,
like we said, people have been doing this before. Cole killed it on Secret Recipe, but
now it's almost like that's the standard now.
It might be. I told you.
People gonna try it.
I predicted a trend.
Yeah,
Wayne, like I said, Wayne does it well. Fab does it well.
Yeah.
This was slick, especially those last four where he incorporated the two rhyme schemes and then still
and the
kept
flow and the listen.
If you think we're exaggerating,
listen, and I'll tell you what the perfect test is.
Yeah.
Because I'll tell you what made me like what took me over the top. Pause.
Yep.
If you think it's an exaggeration, take a ride somewhere.
Yeah.
Listen to this song very loudly in your car. You gotta have a good system though. Don't have some random foolishness in your car where your speakers sound like you're listening to an alarm clock. Turn this song up really loud.
Okay.
And just I could be tripping, but I swear it's almost like when his part comes on, it's a feeling that comes with it. Because like even in the beginning of his verse, there's like a and it's like a little chant and like it's almost like a feeling like when he gets on this song, like it almost takes it to another level, and then that beat is crazy.
When they say TakeOff, like it's almost like they handed him,
like oh my god, I'm telling you, like I promise you, it was a feeling. Damn, like when I had that epiphany, like yo, this verse is nuts.
I can't believe he's gone, man. That's crazy.
Listen, man.
All right,
yeah, I wish he was here to see this appreciation. I don't know if one of his partners, Offset, Quavo, maybe they can, show it to a family member or something like that. Whatever, I don't know. But
we're on a streak of luck and opportunity that people have been sharing.
Yeah.
So hopefully things like this
can reach.
Yeah, I want it to become standard where
absolutely.
No Bars Off did something on such and such.
Yeah.
Yo, check it out. Cool.
Because
it's not about us.
Yeah, not about that. Not about us at all.
But I know the way we are saluting the words is a little different. I don't think anybody's doing this. So that's the part. So if you know Amigo,
Migo,
I feel like we got to get Quavo on the court one day too.
Yeah, well, yeah, I wonder.
He'll probably kill us now that we're old.
Nah, I still listen.
Still feel like it's.
There's no.
Yeah, you're right.
There's no shame over here. Ain't nothing left. I might.
Yeah,
it might be the first time. Maybe a slight tick slower.
Yeah,
but yeah.
All right,
we're still old.
Please help us out.
Yeah,
get
man.
this to Quavo,
somebody.
Offset, Cardi B, anybody in the camp. Matter
I
of
don't
fact,
know.
I know
Give it
some
to
people.
QC. Give it to somebody.
I know some people that might be able to pass it on.
Yeah, I feel like I think the Migos are celebrated collectively as kind of like pop culture icons, but in terms of like they don't get as celebrated for their words and all their rhyme flows and all of that.
Yeah,
and for bars specifically.
Yeah, you're welcome.
Yeah, this was this was beautiful.
Yeah, yo, Barbarians, thank you, salute, man,
yes,
salute.
Sir.
Get that merch, hit that subscribe button.
All that.
Follow us wherever you can. No Bars Off
with
Show.
Some new designs too.
Yeah, listen.
I'm working, man.
This is what we wearing this season. Yo, you just had that shirt on last episode.
Yep, and it's clean. It might not be clean, so you can't smell it through the screen.
This is true. So if you got your clothing line that you working on in your head, make it
Put
happen.
it together, make it happen. You could sponsor us, maybe. Maybe you could send us some merch.
That's coming next.
That's because
yeah,
evolution.
Take no bars off, people.
Peace.
Real spitters take no bars off. Huh. Yeah. MCs take no bars off.